Builder vs. Spender, a lifetime financial comparison. You're 22 years old. You have $1,140 in your checking account. This story splits into two paths from here. Path A, the builder age 22. It's an entry-level operations job at a local logistics company. Your manager Ellis is calm and explains things clearly. You take notes and remember everything. It starts at O. You put in $200. It feels tiny, but you do it anyway. You never see the money leave your account. That's the goal. You make a simple budget: income, fixed bills, fun spending. You cook at home 6 nights a week, not by willpower, by math. After 1 year, Roth IRA, $2,400. Path B, the spender. Same city, same type of job. You buy a car with a 6-year loan. You really do need a car, but you picked a fancy trim you didn't need. Your rent is $980 for a 1-bedroom apartment. You want your own space. You eat out 4 nights a week: Friday bar, Saturday dinner, Sunday brunch. You open a savings account and put in $100. 3 weeks later, you take $80 back for a After 1 year, savings, 220, credit card debt, 1340, you only pay the minimum $38 every month. Path A, the builder age is 23 minus 24, you get a $2,100 raise. You don't upgrade your life, you upgrade your investments. You update your budget and stick to it. You learn one key thing about index funds: low FEs matter. You switch to a total market index fund with 0.03% FEs. When the market crashes, you add to your position instead. You stop adding to emergency savings and put extra money into a taxable investment account. A coworker talks about getting a real estate license. You note it for later. Path B, the spender. You get the same $2,100 raise. You move to a nicer apartment. Your credit card debt grows from $1,340 to $2,800. You open a second rewards card and spend $4,000 to get a sign-up bonus. By 24, total credit card debt $4,200.no emergency fund. Path A, $0 debt, net worth $14,300. Path B, net worth $22,860. Same education, same job. The gap started with just $187 a month, redirected, and 4 small choices. Path A, at 25, the builder moves to a slightly better apartment with a further $40 reduction in monthly rent. You join your company's 401k and take the full employer match for percent. You don't leave free money on the table. Total monthly investments, $680, all automatic. At 26, he finds his ideal duplex townhouse priced at $112,000. Actively make preparations and arrange all details for home purchase. At 27, you buy the duplex. Down payment, $21,500. You didn't touch investments. After taxes, insurance, and repairs, you net $6,100 per month. Path B, the spender age is 25. You make $52,000 a year, but your spending goes up faster. You take a $2,100 trip to Cancun on credit. At 26, you get a promotion to $58,000 and celebrate with an expensive dinner. Your car loan ends, so you lease a new one, 4 to 1 month. By 27, credit card debt, 3 cards, $6,800. You open a 401k but only contribute 2%, leaving 2% of employer match on the table. Path A, the builder age is 28. Your duplex runs smoothly overall. You raise rent for percent, both tenants stay. Net cash flow, $661 month. At age 28, total investment, $69,600. Compound interest starts to kick in. At 29, you get a new job, $74,000 salary. Your lifestyle stays the same. At 30, you buy a triplex. Price, $148,000. Total real estate cash flow, $1,481 month. Path B, at 28, the spender earns an annual salary of $61,000, lives with a partner, and splits the rent. At 29, you break up and pay $1,580 rent alone. You cash out $4,000 from your 401k, you only get $2,720, you put the rest on credit. At 30, net worth $14,000, you avoid checking the numbers, you know it's bad. The midpoint gap at age 30, difference, $148,000. 2 vastly different financial futures, resulting in an enormous wealth gap in 20 years. Path A, the builder age is 31. Your 2 properties run themselves 8 hours work a month. At 32, you make $82,000 and max out your Roth IRA. At 33, you buy a 3rd rental home. Price, $186,000. Net cash flow, $440 month. Total rental income, $192 month. At 35, net worth $403,300. You tell your colleague the secret, automatically invest in low-cost index funds on payday. At 31, you consolidate credit debt into a personal loan 11.9% APR. At age 32, though earning $71,000 a year, he runs up credit card debt again. At 35, no real estate, no extra investments, no Roth IRA. Path A, at 37, the builder sells his first duplex, uses a 1031 exchange to defer taxes, and purchases a 4-unit property. New rental income, $1,340 month. Total rental cash flow, $2,701 month. At 38, you're a director making $94,000. At 39, total investments, $487,000. Real estate equity, $203,000. You drive a used 2019 Camry 74,000 miles, it works fine. You hire a financial advisor who saves you more in taxes than her fee. Path B, at 36, the spender pays off his personal loans in full. He charged his trip to Italy on a credit card and took 11 months to pay it off. At 37, he gets laid off. He only has $1,100 in savings and lives off his severance pay. Your new job pays $74,000 a step back. At 40, 401k, $61,000 credit card debt, $2,400. Net worth, $58,700. You work hard and pay bills, but your safety net is tiny. Path A, age 40, net worth, $1,068 million. Your wealth grows $58,600 a year from compounding while you sleep. In 4 years, your investment plus rental income will replace your salary. You have real choices, not just obligations. Path B, age 40, net worth, $58,700, almost all locked in for 101k. Checking, $2,100. Savings, $3,600. Rent, $2,040 month, keeps going up. Credit card debt, $2,400, 21.49% APR. You can't afford a house, you never built the savings habit. You work hard and live responsibly, but you built a spending system, not a building system. A, net worth, $1,068,000. B, net worth, $58,700. Difference, over $1 million. 18 years ago, both had the same $1,847 paycheck, same desk, same old coffee. One person moved just $187 a month to savings and investments before spending. The other didn't. Time kept going for both. One was ready.